Have you ever glanced into the toilet and noticed bubbles or foam floating on your urine? Most people ignore it. But what if I told you that foam could be your kidneys whispering for help, a warning sign that damage is already underway? Here's the truth. According to the National Kidney Foundation, 1 in 7 adults in the United States is living with chronic kidney disease, and many don't even know it until it's advanced. By the time the warning signs become obvious, dialysis or even a transplant may be the only option left. The main reason? Silent leakage of protein into the urine. When protein spills out, your kidneys are already struggling. Leave it unchecked, and the result is swelling, fatigue, high blood pressure, and ultimately kidney failure. So let me ask you, do you really want to wait until your doctor tells you your kidneys are failing? Or would you rather take control now, while you still have time to act? The good news is, you can. Protecting your kidneys doesn't require expensive treatments or complicated routines. In fact, it starts with simple daily steps you can take at home. And that's what today's video is about. I'll show you how to tell the difference between normal and abnormal foam in your urine, walk you through the hidden stages of kidney decline, reveal 4 everyday fruits that act like a natural shield for your kidneys, and share 5 golden habits that can keep your kidneys strong for years to come. Everything I share comes from research-backed evidence and has been carefully reviewed by real health professionals, so you know you're getting information you can trust. If you're new here, my name is Dr. Mattheus, and this is Kidney Health 365. My mission is to give you clear, trustworthy guidance to protect your kidneys and improve your quality of life. Please subscribe and join our growing community so you never miss the tools and knowledge that could change your health. And stay with me until we reach the part about the 4 kidney-saving fruits. I promise, one of them will surprise you, because it's probably sitting in your kitchen right now. So let's get started by looking at what those bubbles in your urine really mean. Most of us go to the bathroom 4 to 6 times a day, but here's the problem. Almost nobody actually looks at their urine. What color is it? Does it have an odor? Does it bubble or foam? By ignoring these simple clues, many people miss the very first warning signs that their kidneys are under stress. When your kidneys are healthy, your urine usually looks clear or light yellow. If bubbles form, they're large, airy, and fade quickly within a few seconds. That's normal. It often happens just because the stream of urine hits the toilet water with force. But when your kidneys are struggling, something very different appears. Tiny soap-like bubbles collect on the surface. They don't disappear quickly. In fact, they may sit there for minutes. This is what doctors call proteinuria, protein leaking out of your blood into the urine. And that's not normal at all. It's a red flag that your kidneys' filters, the glomeruli, are damaged. So remember this simple rule. Big bubbles, gone fast, usually harmless. Tiny bubbles, clingy and lasting. Time to pay attention. If you notice this happening again and again, don't dismiss it. It's not about being too cautious. It's about catching a disease early, before it becomes life-changing. The safest step is to ask your doctor for blood and urine tests. A few minutes in a clinic could save years of future suffering. Just one small habit, checking your urine every morning, can give you a priceless head start in protecting your kidneys. And here's the thing. Foamy urine is only the beginning. Kidney disease doesn't strike overnight. It creeps in silently, stage by stage, year after year. By the time many people finally notice, their kidneys are already severely damaged. That's why in the next part, I'll take you through the hidden stages of kidney decline, from the very first mild changes all the way to the point where dialysis or transplant may be the only options left. Kidney disease doesn't happen overnight. It develops slowly, quietly, over many years. That's why doctors often call it a silent killer. Let me walk you through each stage so you know exactly what to look for before it's too late. Stage 1. Mild kidney damage. At this stage, your kidneys are still working almost normally. Your filtration rate is 90% or higher. That means most people feel fine. There are almost no symptoms, and the small changes are easy to miss. You might notice a little more foam in your urine, or maybe you wake up once or twice at night to urinate, especially if you had salty food or drank too much water before bed. Some people feel occasional fatigue, but brush it off as stress or aging. In truth, the only reliable way to detect trouble at this stage is through routine blood and urine tests. Stage 2. Early decline. Now your kidney function has dropped to between 60 and 89%. Your kidneys can still do their job, but they are starting to show signs of strain. This is when subtle symptoms creep in. You may urinate more often at night. The foam in your urine becomes more noticeable, or the color turns a darker yellow. Some people wake up with puffy eyelids, swollen fingers, or ankles. Fatigue sets in more often. Dry, itchy skin may appear. Your blood pressure may start to climb. Still, many people ignore these changes, thinking they're just part of getting older. Stage 3. Moderate kidney damage. By this point, kidney function has dropped to 30 to 59%. The body can no longer hide the problem. Symptoms become obvious. Urine is often foamy, dark, and sometimes contains microscopic blood. Swelling in the ankles, feet, or eyelids is more noticeable. People feel constantly tired, dizzy, or lightheaded. Anemia begins because the kidneys can't produce enough red blood cells. Blood pressure rises and is harder to control. This stage is a turning point. Without medical care and lifestyle changes, the kidneys will continue to decline. Stage 4. Severe kidney damage. Now function has fallen to just 15 to 29%. This is a dangerous threshold, the last step before dialysis or transplant. Symptoms are severe. Swelling spreads throughout the body. The skin looks dry, yellowish, and itchy. Appetite fades, weight drops, and nausea becomes frequent. The breath can carry a strong ammonia smell because toxins build up in the blood. Bones ache, joints hurt, and blood pressure stays dangerously high. At this point, life quality is deeply affected, and the risk of heart disease and stroke rises sharply. Without urgent treatment, the next stage is kidney failure. Stage 5. End-stage kidney failure. At this point, kidney function is below 15%. Survival usually requires dialysis or a transplant, but remember, you don't want to wait until you're here. The goal is to catch the problem in the earlier stages, when your kidneys still have the power to recover. So here's the key lesson. Kidney disease is silent, but not invisible. If you pay attention to the early signs, you can change the course of your health. And that brings us to the hopeful part of today's video, because not everything is doom and gloom. There are foods in your everyday grocery store, simple, delicious fruits, that can protect your kidneys, reduce inflammation, and even slow down damage. Let's move on to discover the 4 kidney-saving fruits you should add to your routine. Back at the beginning of this video, I told you we'd uncover 4 simple fruits that can act like natural shields for your kidneys. Now we've reached that part. These aren't exotic or hard to find. They're everyday fruits you probably walk past at the grocery store, but each one carries unique compounds that fight inflammation, ease the kidney's workload, and protect those delicate filters that keep your blood clean. So let's start with the very first fruit, one that might surprise you. It's tropical, tangy, and more powerful than most people realize. 1. Pineapple. Pineapple may look like just a sweet tropical fruit, but it can be a quiet ally for your kidneys. Its biggest gift is helping reduce swelling and easing the kidney's workload, which is especially important if you struggle with foamy urine or early kidney stress. The secret lies in bromelain, a natural enzyme found in pineapple. Bromelain fights inflammation and helps the body get rid of excess fluid and sodium through urine. That means less puffiness in your hands, feet, and eyelids, and a lighter job for your kidneys. Pineapple is also rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, which protect kidney cells from damage caused by free radicals. Still, pineapple isn't for everyone. If you have a sensitive stomach or a history of ulcers, raw pineapple can sometimes cause irritation. And because it contains natural sugars, people with diabetes or high triglycerides need to watch their portions. Too much pineapple can raise blood sugar levels or upset digestion. The best way to enjoy pineapple is in moderation. A few fresh slices, about 1 cup a day, is enough for most people. Eat it ripe, not overly sour, and preferably with a meal instead of on an empty stomach. Whole pineapple is better than juice because the fiber helps slow sugar absorption. Choose pineapples with golden skin and a sweet aroma, and store them in the fridge once cut. You can also dice pineapple into a fresh salad with cucumber for extra hydration. Or cook it in a light soup with fish, which not only balances flavor, but also provides lean protein that's easier on the kidneys. Both options are refreshing and kidney-friendly. If you take blood thinners, check with your doctor before eating large amounts of pineapple since bromelain may affect clotting. Always keep your doctor in the loop when adding new foods to your diet if you have kidney disease or other health conditions. Do you enjoy pineapple? Have you noticed if it helps with swelling or digestion? Share your experience in the comments below, and don't forget to like and share this video so others can learn simple ways to care for their kidneys. Now, pineapple is just the beginning. The next fruit is something you already know well, but you may not realize it has been called the doctor of the kidneys. Let's talk about apples. Apples are one of the simplest and most powerful kidney-friendly fruits you can add to your diet. Often called the doctor's fruit, apples help lighten the burden on your kidneys and keep your whole body balanced. The key is pectin, a type of soluble fiber found in apples. Pectin binds with cholesterol and toxins in your digestive tract, helping carry them out of the body instead of leaving all the work to your kidneys. This means less strain on your filters. Apples also help lower LDL cholesterol, improve blood vessel health, and stabilize blood sugar, a major benefit for people with diabetes who are at high risk for kidney disease. On top of that, antioxidants in apples protect kidney cells from inflammation and slow down the damage caused by free radicals. But like any food, apples work best in moderation. Eating too many at once may upset digestion for those with sensitive stomachs. And while apples are naturally lower in potassium compared to many fruits, people with advanced kidney disease still need to check with their doctor about safe portions. The good news is that apples are incredibly versatile and easy to enjoy. Eating 1 to 2 fresh apples a day is a simple way to support kidney health. Choose crisp, firm apples with smooth skin and wash them thoroughly before eating. You can enjoy them raw, slice them into salads, or blend them into smoothies. For seniors who prefer softer textures, baked apples are a comforting and kidney-friendly option. If you want variety, try pairing apple slices with a handful of unsalted nuts for healthy fats, or mix them with cabbage in a light slaw for extra fiber and crunch. Both pairings help improve digestion and keep blood sugar steady. Apples are safe for most people, but always remember to follow your doctor's advice if you're on a special diet or have advanced kidney disease. And speaking of inspiring, the next fruit is small but mighty. It's packed with a compound called resveratrol that protects blood vessels and helps the kidneys filter more effectively. Let's talk about grapes. Grapes may look small and ordinary, but they hold remarkable power for protecting your kidneys. Especially the red and purple varieties, grapes are rich in compounds that help your kidneys stay strong and your blood vessels flexible. The standout nutrient here is resveratrol, a natural antioxidant found in the skin of grapes. Resveratrol reduces inflammation, improves blood flow, and prevents tiny clots from forming in the delicate blood vessels that feed your kidneys. This protection helps slow down scarring of the glomeruli, the kidney's vital filters. Grapes also support uric acid removal, which can be a real benefit for people dealing with gout or kidney stones. On top of that, the potassium and fiber in grapes help regulate blood pressure, further easing the load on your kidneys. Even though grapes are a healthy choice, portion control still matters. Eating too many at once can raise blood sugar, which is especially important for those with diabetes. And for people with advanced kidney disease who must limit potassium, grapes should be enjoyed carefully and only in amounts approved by their doctor. The best way to enjoy grapes is fresh, about 1 small bunch a day. Wash them thoroughly to remove any pesticide residue and try to eat them whole instead of juicing, so you get the benefit of fiber along with natural sweetness. For variety, You can toss grapes into a green salad for a refreshing mix of flavors, or freeze them for a cool snack that's gentle on the kidneys. Both options are simple, healthy, and senior-friendly. Grapes are generally safe for most people, but if you're managing blood sugar or potassium restrictions, always follow your doctor's advice. Now, if grapes help keep your blood vessels and kidneys healthy, the next fruit takes protection one step further. It's a small berry that can guard against urinary tract infections and inflammation, two silent threats to kidney health. Let's talk about blueberries. Blueberries may be small, but they are one of the most powerful fruits you can eat for kidney health. Their biggest strength is protecting your urinary tract and reducing the kind of hidden inflammation that slowly damages kidney tissue. The secret lies in anthocyanins, the pigments that give blueberries their deep blue-purple color. These antioxidants block harmful free radicals, soothe inflammation, and strengthen the lining of your urinary tract. They even prevent bacteria from sticking to the walls of your bladder and urinary system, lowering the risk of infections that can quietly spread to the kidneys. On top of that, blueberries are rich in vitamin C, which supports your immune system and keeps your kidneys more resilient against stress. For most people, blueberries are very safe, but like any fruit, moderation is key. Too many at once can cause stomach upset, and if you're on a very strict kidney diet with potassium limits, you'll want to check your serving size with your doctor. The simplest way to enjoy them is fresh, about a small handful each day. You can add them to oatmeal, sprinkle them over a salad, or blend them into a smoothie. If fresh berries aren't available, frozen blueberries are a great alternative, and they keep their nutrients well. If you prefer something different, try unsweetened dried blueberries as a snack, or mix them into yogurt for added flavor and protein. Both options are tasty, easy to prepare, and senior-friendly. Blueberries are safe for most people, but always remember to choose unsweetened varieties to avoid hidden sugars that can harm your kidneys and blood sugar. Do you eat blueberries often? How do you like to enjoy them? Fresh, frozen, or in a smoothie? Share in the comments, and let's inspire each other with healthy ideas. Now that we've covered 4 powerful fruits that support kidney function, let's move beyond food for a moment, because it's not just what you eat, it's also what you do every single day. In the next section, we'll explore 5 golden habits that can keep your kidneys strong and resilient for the long run. Keeping your kidneys strong is not only about what you eat, it's also about the small choices you make every single day. These 5 golden habits are simple, practical, and proven to protect your kidneys for the long run. The first golden habit is drinking water the right way. Your kidneys filter about 180 liters of blood every day, so they need enough water to flush out waste. But more water isn't always better. The key is balance. Aim for about 6 to 8 cups spread throughout the day. A glass of warm water in the morning helps wake up your kidneys. Pay attention to the color of your urine. Light yellow means you're hydrated. Dark yellow with a strong odor means you need more fluids. If you already have kidney disease, follow your doctor's advice for the exact amount. The second golden habit is cutting back on salt. Salt is one of the heaviest burdens on your kidneys. Too much sodium causes water retention, swelling, and high blood pressure, all of which damage the kidney's filters over time. Most adults should aim for less than 1 teaspoon of salt a day. Choose fresh foods, flavor your meals with herbs like garlic, ginger, or lemon, and avoid packaged snacks, canned soups, and instant noodles that hide large amounts of sodium. Your taste buds will adjust in just a few weeks. The third golden habit is avoiding alcohol and smoking. Alcohol raises blood pressure, increases uric acid, and makes your kidneys work overtime. Smoking narrows blood vessels and reduces blood flow to your kidneys, speeding up damage. People who smoke have a much higher risk of kidney disease. Quitting may be hard, but it's one of the most powerful gifts you can give to your kidneys and your overall health. The fourth golden habit is getting enough sleep. Your kidneys, like every organ, need rest to recover. When you sleep, your body regulates blood pressure and repairs tissues. Skimping on sleep, especially less than 6 hours a night, raises your risk of high blood pressure, diabetes, and faster kidney decline. Aim for 7 to 8 hours each night. Go to bed before 11 p.m., keep your room quiet and dark, and avoid screens before bedtime. A good night's rest is free medicine for your kidneys. The fifth golden habit is moving your body every day. You don't need intense workouts. Just 30 minutes of walking, light yoga, or Tai Chi can improve circulation, bring more oxygen to your kidneys, and help control blood sugar and blood pressure. Gentle exercise also boosts mood and energy, making it easier to stick with healthy habits long term. Together, these 5 daily habits, smart hydration, low salt, avoiding alcohol and smoking, sleeping well, and gentle exercise, form the foundation for strong kidneys and a healthier life. So far, we've looked at how to recognize foamy urine, the silent stages of kidney disease, the 4 fruits that protect your kidneys, and now these 5 golden habits to keep them strong. But the most important lesson of all is this: early action can change everything. In the conclusion, I'll bring all of this together, remind you of the key takeaways, and share why starting today, not tomorrow, is the best gift you can give your kidneys and yourself. We've covered a lot today. You now know how to spot the difference between normal foam and the dangerous kind that signals protein in your urine. You've learned how kidney disease develops in stages, often silently. You discovered 4 powerful fruits that protect your kidneys and 5 golden habits that keep them strong for the long run. But remember, kidney problems don't wait. They progress quietly, often without pain, until it's too late. By the time obvious symptoms show up, damage may already be severe. That's why starting today matters. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today. The good news is you're not powerless. Small, steady steps can make a big difference. Choosing the right foods, drinking water wisely, lowering salt, sleeping better, and moving a little each day. These are changes you can start right now. And every small step is a step toward protecting your kidneys and your quality of life. So what should you do next? Begin by paying attention to your urine tomorrow morning. Notice the color, the foam, the smell. Then, pick just one change, maybe adding an apple to your daily routine or cutting back on salt at dinner, and commit to it. One change at a time will build into a healthier lifestyle. This video is for education and awareness only. It does not replace medical advice. If you notice persistent foamy urine, swelling, or fatigue, talk to your doctor. They can guide you with the right tests and treatment. If this message spoke to you, I invite you to subscribe to Kidney Health 365 and turn on the notification bell so you never miss new videos. And if you want to keep learning, check out the video I've linked here about the drinks that protect your kidneys overnight. Your kidneys are working for you every minute of every day. It's time to start working for them.